Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to our play, Medea. Now, before we get started, I'd just like to ask you all, please silence your cell phones. Please. Thank you. One more time, please. Good? Cool. Okay, so, you are among the first audiences to see this rendition, our rendition of Medea. And I just can't tell you how much that means to me. I mean, we have put every bit of our souls into orchestrating this elaborate puzzle. This play is...
Where have you been? I have been looking for like 10 minutes. We're way behind schedule. We're supposed to start rehearsal 10 minutes ago. What are you doing?
Well, I'm just, rehearsing the introduction. I mean, someone's got to greet the audience in style, right?
Okay, well, maybe tell me next time. And why do you think you get to do that alone? I'm a director too.
Oh, yeah, of course. I just thought, with my stage presence, my charisma, it's obvious.
Well, I thought it was obvious. We do this together.
Look, I just don't think that's very smart. I mean, you'll be backstage with the actors, in the thick of it, with the script, with the props, and I'll be out here making sure everyone is comfortable, and, there are just two of us for a reason, right?
Sure. Whatever makes rehearsal start on time. That time is now.
Oh, how I wish that ship, the Argo, had never sailed off into the land of the Golden Fleece. Medea, Princess of Colchis, gave all sorts of help to Jason, killed her own brother, secured the prized fleece, protected him from all harm, and even bore him 2 children. Oh, but that marriage changed. Now, they're enemies. Jason married the daughter of King Creon, who rules this country. As for Medea, that poor woman, she cries out, repeating his oaths. She keeps calling to the gods to witness how he's repaying her favors.
My mistress, she just lies there. She won't eat. She surrenders to the pain, wasting away, always in tears ever since she found out. Now she even hates her children. Her mind thinks in extremes. I know her well. She won't put up with being treated badly.
She is a dangerous woman.
When my mistress suffers so greatly, it affects my heart as well.
Poor thing. If I can speak that way about my mistress. She doesn't even know about her latest trouble yet.
What's that? Don't spare me bad news.
Well, I heard someone say that Creon, king of this country, intends to ship the children away from Corinth. With their mother too. I have no idea if the story is true or not. I sure hope it's not.
But surely Jason wouldn't let his children go into exile, even if he's fighting with their mother.
All devotions fade, pushed aside by new relationships.
Children, Do you hear what sort of a man your father is to you? My curse on him.
Don't you know yet that all men love themselves more than their families? But this man, with his new wife, has no love for his children.
Come on, children. Get inside the house. Things will be fine. You must keep them away as far as possible. I know this anger of hers will not end. But I hope it falls on enemies, not family.
I can't stand this pain, this misery. What do? I wish that I could die. So you try it like that, okay?
I can't stand this pain, this misery. What do? I wish that I could die.
Perfect. Nurse.
My dear children, you hear your mother's cry. Her heart's upset. Stay out of sight. The pain of this suffering, this intense pain.
Anger.
Am I not right to scream?
Yes.
Oh, my children, cursed children of a hateful mother. May you all die with your father and his house. May it all perish, crushed down in ruins. Poor woman. Why link your children with the nasty things their father's done? Why do you hate them so much?
I heard her voice.
I heard the cries.
Of that sad lady, here from Colchis.
Has she not come down yet?
What point is there in living anymore? I want death to come and sweep me off. Let me escape this life of suffering. Death comes soon enough already.
You should not pray for it.
And if your husband devotes himself?
To some new bed.
Why get angry over that?
Don't waste your life away.
With too much wailing.
For that useless husband of yours.
Oh, how I want to see him and his bride beaten down, destroyed for these wrongs they dare inflict on me, when I've done nothing to provoke them. Her life is over, dear friends. The person who was everything to her, her own husband, has turned out to be the worst of men.
We women truly are the most.
Unfortunate of living beings.
First we need a husband.
Someone we get for an excessive price.
He then becomes the ruler of our bodies.
Then comes the crucial struggle.
This husband we have selected.
Is he good or bad?
For divorceless women all respect.
Yet we can't refuse to take a husband.
And if the marriage doesn't work, then death is much to be preferred. Men tell us we live safe and secure at home, while they must go to battle with their spears. How stupid they are! I'd rather stand there 3 times in battle holding up my shield than give birth once.
But her story and ours.
Are not the same.
We have a city.
We have our father's house.
We have friends to keep us company.
But Medea is alone.
If she decides to take revenge,
We will not betray her by talking and denouncing her.
Her enemies have it coming.
Guys? Whose phone is it? Sorry. Hello. Hi, Julie. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot our catch-up call was today.
Well, that's why I called you. So, how's the big project?
Well,
What's happening?
Julie, if I'm honest, it's all a big mess. I mean, do you remember when I got that email from Jeremy? Should have known it was a trap then.
Dear Mia, your artistry deserves a global stage. We're launching an ambitious production of Euripides' Medea, and I'm thrilled to offer you the director's role. With full support to realize your vision, this is your chance to lead a talented team and make your mark. Let us know soon. We can't wait to see your genius take center stage. With warm regards, Jeremy.
And then when I got here, I started getting treated as an intern, and director Mia just stayed on paper.
Wait, isn't that illegal?
Well, let me tell you what happened last week.
Hey, Mia, could you grab us all some coffee?
Ah, brilliant, Mia. We're lucky to have you. Flat white for me this time.
I can't work like this!
Mia, you have every right to be exhausted and mad, but don't give up yet. You just can't.
Why?
Remember how one time you just...
Julie, hi, hey. Listen, Jeremy messed up again, and he ordered cheap linen togas after I told him 3 times that we needed woman ones. Damn it. I gotta fix this, sorry. We'll talk soon?
And?
Julie, hi. So our light guy fell from the scaffolding. I have to go to the hospital. God, there's so much blood. I'm really sorry to miss your special day.
You missed my graduation party. You couldn't be my maid of honor. And even at my grandma's funeral, you weren't there.
I'm so sorry.
Look, I've tried to understand. I really have. And I guess I do now. I can't keep you away from your passion. But that means you have to give it everything you've got. If you don't find it in yourself, do it for me. We're all rooting for you here. Please, just think about it. I'm always here, okay?
No, you're right. I mean, if all of this work goes to waste, I don't even know what I'd do with myself. Speaking of that, rehearsal is about to start. Thank you so much. We'll talk soon, okay?
I see Creon
King of Corinth.
coming.
I wonder what news he'll be announcing.
You dare, Medea, exclaim in anger against your husband. I'm ordering you out of Corinth. You must go into exile and take the children of yours with you.
Creon, let me ask you, since I'm the one being abused, why banish me? What have I done?
To be sincere, woman, I am afraid of you. There is some good chance you might as well instill some harm against my daughter. You're a clever woman, experienced in the evil ways. You're grieving the loss of your husband's death. And from what I hear, you're also making threats of revenge. Now, before that happens, I am wise enough to take some precautions.
Have I hurt you at all? Have I made you suffer? My husband is the one I hate. Have good faith and good luck to you, but let me stay here. I'll obey all the rulers. I'll stay silent.
Those words of yours sound comforting enough, but I am still afraid that heart of yours is planning something evil. No, no more speeches. I have made up my mind. You must go out of here, and at once. You cannot stay here, not with us.
Please, I beg you, Creon, in your knees, by your daughter's name.
Your words are useless, woman. I do not love you more than I love my own family. Now it's time for you to understand that your time is up, you foolish woman.
Please.
Now either you walk out on your own or I will have my servants drag you.
Please, I beg you.
Woman, it seems you're trying to provoke me.
All right then. I'll go into exile. I wasn't begging to escape from that. But let me remain here one day. One day to prepare for my exile. Provide something for my children. You're a parent too.
I see that I am making a mistake by letting you stay one extra day. But let me warn you, if the sun catches you within the borders of this country tomorrow, you or your children, you shall be put to death. Do not assume not telling you the truth.
Where will you turn to, Medea?
What country? What home?
We welcome you at least.
The man has become completely foolish. When he had the power to prevent me, he let me stay. One day, they will turn 3 of my enemies into corpses. Father, daughter, and finally my husband. Perhaps I should slaughter them in many ways. I could sneak into their house, right up their marriage bed, and plunge some sharp steel right through their guts. But if I do that, I'll get caught, and I'll be killed, and my enemies will laugh. No. The best way is the most direct. I will murder them with poison. Yes, that's it. So it comes. Let this deadly business start. Honor's finally coming to the female sex.
Slander will no longer injure women. It is time to regain what has been lost.
they at it again?
Seems so. Will they ever agree on the script?
It gets changed every week. The actors are pissed.
Well, what can you do?
Different outlooks, even more different people.
Okay. I really like the script. I really liked it. But, okay, I do have to say, I don't love the ending. I mean, look. Medea is a murderer. She's a very complex murderer, but she has blood on her hands. The blood of her children.
Look, I get what you're saying, Jeremy. I completely understand. But come on, it's honest, it's raw. It goes past the ordinary into something real. You're right. It's bloody, grotesque, disturbing even. But it has to be.
Look, I understand what you're saying. And I don't want to side with Jason here. I mean, come on. But does he really deserve this?
Yes, he does. You know this is how the story ends. You can't just hide that behind a happy ending.
Well, I'm sorry, but people come to the theater to escape all of the bad stuff out there. I mean, I want the audiences to have fun. I want to have fun. And I don't think there's anything wrong with taking artistic liberty with an ending. I mean, why shouldn't we have Medea show mercy? I mean, have her spare Jason.
No, though you're completely missing the point here. It's not supposed to.
Jeremy. Here you are. Still working this late, huh? But I'm not surprised. How else would that new production of yours be turning out as it is? It's truly stellar, I'd say.
Oh, well, you know, we've really been putting in the hours. I mean, just working so hard. But, you know, it's all going to be worth it once we put in that spark. And you know what they say, that hard work, it pays off.
Exactly. Hard work. I've always said it. You've got the spark, Jeremy.
All this, if I could interrupt you.
Yeah, Nadia.
Yes.
Oh, yes, of course. I heard you've been, keeping busy. How do you like it here?
Well, I've been directing.
I'm sure you love it here. We are in a safe haven for artists in need.
You know, Mia's been really great. I mean, just lending a hand here and there, filling in the gaps, you know.
Well, I've been co-directing. Jeremy, that's what it says on my visa.
Yeah, I mean, but really, what's in the title anyway? I mean, the important thing is, this season, I've been taking the lead. Streamlining the process, all of that.
Streamlining. Streamlining. That's just what we need. Clear leadership, efficiency.
I'm a co-director, Jeremy. That's what we agreed on. Did you not sign those papers for my visa I gave you last week? The deadline is in 2 days.
Well, listen, I mean, it's just paperwork. I mean, the important thing is that this work speaks for itself.
No, I need that paperwork to stay in this country and...
Speaking of paperwork, I understand you need a piece. Jeremy here was so kind as to explain your situation to me.
Well, thank you. But I still need proof that I'm a director too. Because it says so on my visa. No?
Wow. That's tricky, isn't it? Jeremy, do you think there's a way we can accommodate Mia here.
I mean, look, as much as I would like to, it's too late in the season. I'm sorry. It could confuse the audiences.
But I needed this season.
Mia, don't be like this. You're a talented woman. I'm sure you'll land on your feet wherever you go. In fact, you should be glad. We welcomed you with open arms, so don't make us, and especially don't make me regret it. Now, that's nothing personal. It's just how this industry works. Now, I think we're going in. And, Jeremy, you're still coming over to our place this weekend, right? We still have a lot to plan for the wedding, and my daughter, she's very excited, so...
I'm just as excited as she is. Of course I am.
Wait, Jeremy and the manager's daughter?
Engaged?
That explains a lot. Never understood how that kid got all those funds.
Well, but could it be that Mia has to leave? She has so much work done.
You know how it is sometimes, man. Sometimes it's just not right.
I hear someone coming.
Jason.
Hero.
Of the Argonauts.
Have you come to apologize?
To repair the damage?
New marriage has done.
Now, it's not the first time I've seen how a harsh temper can make all things worse. You could have stayed here if only you'd agreed to the arrangements, if only you'd shown some patience with those in command. Now you're exiled for your stupid chatter. Not that I care. You don't have to stop calling Jason the worst man in the world, but when you speak against the ruler here, consider yourself very fortunate that exile is your only punishment. I've always tried to mollify the king. He has a vicious temper, and have you stay. Anyways, I won't neglect my family. I've come here, woman, looking out for you, so you won't be thrown out with the children. Although you may well despise me now, I have the decency of not having bad feelings for you.
After all I've done for you, you brute, you betrayed me, and you helped yourself to a new woman. And we have children. What about the promises you made me? I lost all hope for all the ways that I helped you. You made me a lucky woman, blessed in many things. But what a wonderful and trusting husband I have in you! In my misfortune, if I go into exile...
Woman, you overestimate your favors to me. You helped me, you did it well, but by saving me, you got in return more than you gave. First of all, you now live among the Greeks, not in a country of barbarians. If you still lived out there at the boundary of the world, no one would talk about you. As for your concerns, about this marriage, you must have patience. What greater good fortune could I have found than marrying the daughter of the king? Me, an exile. Was this a bad scheme? You'd agree with me if you weren't so upset about the sex. All you women are so idiotic, fixating on such frivolous things. What mortals truly need is some other way to get our children. We ought to have no women, and then men would be rid of all their troubles.
Jason, your reasons here.
Seem logical.
But it strikes me.
If I may presume,
You're still in the wrong.
For abandoning your wife.
Is love and sex truly the same?
Are your marriage vows?
less honorable than a crown.
Get this straight. I only wanted to save you and have children, royal princes with the same blood as my sons. That way my house has more security.
You're right, your house, not ours.
That's what you've chosen. The blame rests with you.
And what did I do? Blame you and desert you?
I'm not arguing with you anymore. But if you want me to provide some money, some assistance for you and for the children in your exile, I'm willing to lend you some with a generous hand.
Gifts from a worthless man and without any value.
All right? But no one can say I did not try to help. Your endless pride truly is your ruin.
Get out of here! For someone so in love with his new bride, you're spending far too long away from her house. Oh, I pray that Aphrodite never backs my heart.
With jealousy or angry quarreling.
May she never fill me with desire.
For sex in other people's beds.
Oh, my country and my home.
I pray I never lack a city.
Never face a hopeless life.
Like this one.
One filled with misery and pain.
It's not fair. The only thing I've asked him to do is sign this. The only thing. I guess even that's too much for him.
Is she okay? She's been at it for an hour now.
Should we bring her something?
Some chamomile tea, just 2 tenths without more flavor.
Well, but can you blame her? She'll never get Jeremy to help her.
He needs to show how good of an actor he is. He really is. Alone.
See, Jeremy's not a bad guy, especially when he's had one too many drinks. But working with him.
Here he comes.
You will sign this, Jeremy. This is my production. I built it from the ground up. And now what? Now we have the credits?
Nadia. Okay. Do you really think that Aldous and the production company care about your vision? I mean,
Yes.
what credit? They care about me. They care about my name and my connections.
Your name? What, you throw out a few suggestions and suddenly you're the savior of the show?
Well, somebody has to make difficult decisions, and that someone is me.
You piece of shit! You
Oh! I'm just telling you the truth, okay? You should be thanking me, not throwing a tantrum.
Thanking you. For what? Stealing my work?
See, this is why I didn't hire you as a director. And please, don't forget, I made these decisions for the show. For us.
Oh, don't try that, Jeremy. You didn't do this for the play. You did this for yourself.
Come on. And you didn't?
No.
Please, don't pretend this isn't about your ego. At least I know how to play the game.
So that's all this is to you? The game?
Oh my God, Mia, come on. You are so ungrateful. I mean, do you have any idea how hard I've worked for this? How hard I've sacrificed?
Oh, yeah, let's hear that, Jeremy. What did you sacrifice?
I gave you a chance to be seen.
You used me! Do you even hear yourself?
You know what? I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. So loud. I mean, I just really hope it doesn't ruin your career.
Oh, don't worry, Jeremy. You already did that. People like you always get what you deserve.
Gaius.
King of Athens.
Is coming this way.
A benevolent and wise man.
Hope he will relieve some of the pain.
Our mistress is feeling.
I wish you all happiness, Medea. There's no better way to greet one's friends.
All happiness to you, Aegeus.
Why are your eyes so sad? Your cheeks so pale?
My husband's abusing me. But of all men, he's treating me the worst.
What are you saying? Tell me truly, what things have made you so unhappy?
It's Jason. He's taking a new wife. Now she rules his house instead of me.
And who's giving her to him? Tell me the rest.
Creon, the king of this country.
Then lately, it's quite understandable why you're in such distress.
I'm done for. I'm finished. I'm being banished from this land.
By whom? Now you're speaking of some new trouble.
Creon is driving me into exile, away from Corinth.
With Jason's full consent?
He says he's not. Still, he's planning on accepting it. But, Aegeus, I beg you by your knees. Please, don't let me be into exile without a friend. If you help me, I'll end all your troubles.
Here's what I'll do. If you get to my country, I'll strive to treat you as a foreign guest. But Medea, I won't plot to get you out of Corinth. If you can reach my household on your own, you may stay there in safety. Rest assured, I won't surrender you to anyone. But you must make your own escape from here.
If you can promise this, you'll do all the good you can.
May I suffer the punishment that falls on profane men if I betray this promise?
All right then. I'll come to your country as soon as I can. Before my plans here have been successful. Con Dios.
Estoy panidini.
My friends, we will finally triumph over all our enemies. They will all suffer. They will all get their due punishment. First, I'm gonna ask one of my slaves to come and fetch Jason for me. When he's here, I'll tell him that he's done nothing wrong, that every decision that he made is the correct one, and that I agree with him. Then, I'll ask if my children can remain. I'll send them to her, his new wife, with some gifts. If she puts them on, she'll die, and painfully, and so will anyone who touches her. But this alone wouldn't satisfy my wounded soul. The next thing I'll do fills me with pain. I'm going to kill my children. Yes, that's it. And when I've done all this, wiped Jason's house completely, only then I will feel content.
Please, Medea, do not do this.
I want to help you.
Holding to the standards of human law.
In this matter, there's no choice. But I forgive you, because unlike me, you don't have to bear this suffering.
But lady, can you stand to kill your children?
Yes, it will be a mortal blow to Jason.
But as a woman, it will devastate you.
That's besides the point. Until then, there's no point on talking to you anymore. You there? Go fetch Jason. And if you're a woman and you like your mistress, you'll say nothing of what I'm planning to do.
Consider this, Medea.
Consider the killing of your children.
Consider the murder you're going to commit.
By your knees, we beg you.
In every way we know, do not butcher your own children.
Aren't we supposed to be the only ones here after rehearsal?
Lads, you forgot the director's having a party tonight.
Yeah, something about the premiere being soon.
Let's just hope they do not destroy the set in the process.
Oh, voila, gentlemen. Welcome to my stage. So, this is where dreams become reality. What do you think?
So you're saying this is where the magic happens? I think I'll stick to my bedroom thing.
Let us not get carried away, gentlemen. We are here for the purpose of team building, not sightseeing.
Of course. Of course.
You want one? Thank you. I'll think I'll try something a touch more out.
Julie, hi! I'm so glad you could make it.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Honestly, kudos to you for sticking this out.
Yeah, given everything, you've been really amazing.
I want to quit.
No, Mia, we've talked about this.
Come on, let's finish this strong. Final push.
Okay, mate, Spill, what's going on over there?
Nothing. It's under control.
Right, because ignoring people is the pinnacle of control.
That jerk! How do you put up with him? I would have ripped him apart by now.
No, but I mean, what good would that do? It would just derail the project, or worse, end it.
Oh man, it's just Mia. She's been like intense lately.
Nadia, isn't she your co-director? The one with the script ideas?
Yeah, she was my co-director. I don't know. I had to move her to something a bit more fitting.
Fitting? Well, like what?
Well, look, she's great with the actors and scripts, but she's just not a director, you know? I had to do it for the sake of the show.
Oh, interesting. Did you manage to tell her that?
Well, not exactly, but she knows. Besides, she's been distracted with some other stuff. I don't know, some sort of visa thing.
Visa thing? Like what?
There were some sort of documents she gave me to sign. I don't know, man. You know how these pile up. I'm a director. I have a show to run.
Bro, that's kind of huge.
Is it? I mean, I was just trying to keep things moving along, man.
Like, Jeremy, listen to yourself. She was relying on you to help with that. You're her teammate after all, not just her boss.
Yes, Heede speaks well.
Or perhaps someone would get through to him.
Look, I get it. Things get hectic. But you sidelined her, and now you're surprised that she's upset?
Oh, you're right.
You know, this whole thing was a nightmare to put together. Started out with this nerved frame, completely uneven, and then every screw felt like into the mind of its own.
You know, I love how something as simple as just wooden balls can hold so much meaning. When I was studying linguistics, we would have debates on how syntax can feel like architecture.
I've never thought about it like that before. It'd make a good director, you know.
Well, maybe that's the way to get closer to Mia.
Decisions have to be made. Decisions. It's never the perfect time for a cut or change. It's not about the act. It's about the statement.
Mia, are you okay?
I think I have to kill the project. For me, at least. I mean, the deadline for my visa is tomorrow, and I'd rather leave on my own instead of being chased out of the country. I have to leave. And that hurts.
No, Mia, you're the heart to all of this.
You can't just give up. The stage, the people, it wouldn't exist without you.
Exactly, look at everything you've built. And the people it's brought together, like Bernadette here. Too much German talk and not enough about the good stuff.
No, but that's why I have to leave. Play will go on without me. And maybe that's for the best.
You said this stage was a nightmare to build. What's the craziest thing that happened?
Yeah, there was this one time we almost dropped the entire backdrop. It was like watching a slow motion disaster. Everyone running, screaming, just trying not to crush each other.
Yeah, sounds like rehearsals in my old theater club. Once we broke a lightning rig because someone thought it would be artistic to hang a giant disco ball from it.
Yeah, that's definitely worse.
Sounds like you two are hitting it off. Maybe you should keep talking.
Could they be more awkward?
Oh, look! Jeremy's drank himself dry.
Does anyone? Comrades! We are bereft of libations. But fear not. I, your fearless director, shall embark on a quest for more!
Greetings, Mia. It seems that you thought about me too much.
Hello. Medea. Your Majesty. How are you?
Thank you for your concern, Director. But as you may know, not so well. Don't you remember where you let me off?
Man, the whole killing your children thing. Yeah, I swear I've been giving everyone trouble. But who would do that? You know, kill their own children?
Are you forgetting who you're speaking to, woman?
No, I didn't forget. I was thinking it and then I said it out loud. And
You're not facing a choice like mine. I don't blame your confusion.
Well, are we really that different?
If we're so similar, why are you not understanding my actions? Don't you feel the rage, the anger burning up inside of you every time you look at him? Don't you have some respect towards your honor?
What honor? And even if that mattered, I'd happily sacrifice it all for my play. I can't just throw all my work away just for some stupid pride.
It saddens me, really, that you think that pride is a worthless illusion. Could it be that in this modern age, no one takes pride in themselves? No one has duty towards their own soul?
What about the duty towards her children?
They're Jason's children.
And yours.
You don't understand!
I do understand. And you're wrong. Look, you can't just throw away everything you have left in it. in your grief.
And what will? My past is erased, my future is dead, my children are his. What is there left for me?
Woman, I've come, as you requested. What do you want from me now?
Jason, my dear husband, I'm asking you for forgiveness. I realized how wrong I was. I keep telling myself, I'm a fool. Why can't I stop being so angry all the time? What's wrong with me? When the gods have been so kind to me. And you know, with thoughts like these, I've just realized how senseless I was, how foolish I was to be so annoyed at you. I admit that I was wrong. I shed new light in the situation, and children, come on out. Children, welcome your father here. We've patched things up, and no one's angry now.
Lady, I approve of what you're saying now. You're finally acting like a woman of good sense.
Now, as for you,
my children, your father has not been neglectful. You'll be leaders here in Corinth one day, alongside your new brothers. But first you must grow up. I pray I see you mature into fine young men deserving of my name. Medea, what is wrong? Why fill your eyes with these tears?
It's nothing. I'm just thinking of the children. Oh!
Cheer up. I will see that they are well looked after.
I'll cheer up. I trust of what you said, but it's a woman's nature to shed tears. But let's go back to the true reason of your visit. I want you to ask Creon to spare our boys so they can grow up here in Corinth under your supervision.
Well, I don't know if I can convince him, but I should try.
And you can ask that wife of yours.
A good idea. I think
And
I
I
can
can help. I can bring her some gifts. A finely woven gown, a twisted gold crown, and the boys can bring them to her. Yes, you there? Bring those presents right away.
Foolish woman, what are you doing? Do you think the royal house lacks in fine clothes of gold? Don't give them away.
I'll trade more than gold to spare our boys. I'll trade my life. Now, children, when you get to the palace and you give them to Her Majesty, please make sure that you give them yourself to her. Okay? Now, go quick. And good luck.
I have no longer any hope.
That these children will stay alive.
As they stroll to their slaughter.
And you, Jason.
You most unfortunate man.
How wrong you were about your destiny.
My lady, your children will not be exiled. The royal bride was happy to accept the gifts that you sent her with her own hands. What's wrong? Are you not happy with my splendid news? Have I mistakenly said something bad? Am I wrong to presume that the news I bring is good?
You've reported of what you said. I'm not blaming you.
Then why avert your eyes? Why are you crying?
The gods and I have made my worst intentions the situation what it is.
My lady, you should be happy. Your children will one day bring you back home again. Besides, you're not the only woman in history to have lost her children. After all, we mortals must bear our bad times patiently.
Why are you looking at me? Well, smile at me. That last smile of yours. I can't do it. I won't do it. Goodbye to those earlier paths of mine. Why hurt you as a way to hurt your father when I have to suffer twice his pain? I can't do it. What am I saying? Do I really want my enemies escaping punishment while I become someone they ridicule? I'll go through this. What a coward I am to even snit such sentimental reasons. Children, get in the house. My hand will never lack the strength to do this murder. Yet my heart, please, don't do it. Spare our boys. I'm made of stone, but leave my children alone. No. They must die. And since that's unavoidable, no matter what, then me, their mother, the person who loves them the most in this world, will kill them. There's no other way. Go! I can't stand to look at you anymore! The evil done to me has won today.
Wait, no!
Yes.
No, Heede! Look at me, you don't have to do this! Please, you don't!
Mia, you're here perfect. Ready to witness my revenge.
Look, I get it. You want Jason to suffer just as much as you did, but you can't go through with this.
I'm starting to get tired of your begging, Mia. It's either you stand aside or you understand my actions. My children will be killed by me. Their mother, the person who gave them life. What better death than this? Not. They will be killed by my enemies, for their corpses to be left to be eaten by birds and dogs.
No, there has to be another way.
You keep running around like a mouse, being scared. I am already planning the death of my children. But when you start something, you need to put an end to it. Look at you. Leaving your future behind and letting the world march all over you without any protest.
No, I protested, I screamed. I can't do it anymore.
How disappointing. You will learn soon enough that the world runs with blood and that being nice has done nothing for women.
Medea! must escape. Leave this place. You've done an awful deed and broken every law.
What have I done that I have to run away?
The king's daughter has just been destroyed. Her father too. Creon. You poisoned them.
What splendid news you bring me. From now on, I'll consider you my friend.
Are you in your right mind, lady, or insane?
Don't be in such a hurry. Tell me of their deaths. And if you report they died in pain, it'll double my pleasure.
I went with the children, right inside. Into the women's quarters. Our mistress, before she caught sight of your 2 children, wanted to fix her eyes on Jason only. But then she veiled her eyes, turned away. Disgust on her face. Once she saw the gifts, however, she agreed in everything with Jason. She took the richly embroidered gown, put it on. Then she took the golden crown and placed it on her head in front of the bright mirror. Then it happened. A horrific sight. Something she changed color, fell back onto her chair, almost collapsing onto the floor. The servant screamed. Poor girl then woke up. She opened her eyes, breaking her silent fit with a dreadful scream. She was suffering a double agony. The golden diadem on her head, burning everything. The fine woven robe consuming her flesh. She jumped up off of her chair, ran away, trying to shake off the crown from her head. But eventually she gave up and collapsed onto the floor. No one dared touch the corpse. But her father, poor wretch, did not know what she'd been through. He embraced her in his arms, kissed her on the forehead. But then he too was entangled in that woven dress like ivy wrapped around a laurel branch. He struggled dreadfully to get back up onto his knees. But she held him down. So the 2 of them lie dead, side by side. It's a horrible sight, something to make one weep. Concerning you, there's nothing I'll say. For you'll know well enough the punishment that's coming to you.
Oh, poor Creon's daughter. How I pity your misfortune.
You're gone.
The price you paid for marrying Jason. Arm yourself, my heart. Pick up the sword. It's time.
Help! Help me!
Did you hear that?
Did you hear the children cry?
That wretched evil woman.
What do we do? I don't know, brother!
Should we go to the house?
I'm sure it was prevent this murder. Yes, for the love of God, then hurry! This our has almost got us!
Evil
Has won today.
Mia,
Hi.
but are you sure there's no other way?
Sure, we could find someone. My cousin is a lawyer.
Yes, Mia, you can leave us hanging like this.
A week from the play.
What are we going to do?
Look, I gave Jeremy all of my directions and notes, and I'm sure he'll do a great job. Okay? Don't worry.
In that case, we got you something. A flower card from all of us.
You deserve it, even if it's not the night of the premiere.
Thanks. I don't know what to say.
Leah, just wait.
Right, Jeremy.
So, you're really leaving?
The new toga fabric came in and it's less see-through than the last one, so you'll need to give costume designers time to adjust before Monday. Also, don't worry about using too much makeup powder because we can brighten the lights on row 2.
Of course. Well, I got you this. I wanted to give it to you before you go. It was supposed to be after the play, but yeah.
Thank you.
Look, Mia, this is going to be the best Medea anyone has ever seen. I mean, we're gonna put Euripides to show, okay?
Goodbye, Jeremy.
Mia. I'm sorry. Really, I'm so sorry. I didn't want it to end like this.
No. No, you did what you did. Now own up to it. Act.
What is it? Does she plan to kill me too?
Your boys are dead.
Killed by their mother's hand.
No. No!
Your boys are dead. They're gone.
Where did you do this? Inside or outside?
Open the doors and you will see them. Your slaughtered children.
Goodbye, Jeremy. I hope you're happy.
You accursed woman! You dared to take the sword to your own boys! You! The one who bore them! Just to leave me destroyed and childless? Having done this, can you still look upon the earth and the sun? May you be destroyed! Now I understand. I must have lost my mind to bring you here from that savage country to a Greek home. You were truly evil then. You betrayed your father and the land that raised you. I should have seen the signs of a deranged mind. No woman from Greece would dare to do this. But I chose you as my wife above them all. That has proved to be a hateful marriage. It has destroyed me. You are not a woman. You're a female lion. But my insults, multiplied 1,000-fold, don't hurt you. Your heart's too hard for that.
Oh, my children, victims of your father's evil.
And yet, it was not my hand that killed them!
Yes, it was your insult, your new marriage.
I beg you will be buried and mourn them like they deserve.
Never. My own hands will bury them in Athens, away from my enemies.
Such loving children.
Their mother loved them. You did not.
Yet you killed them?
To kill you.
By the gods! Do you hear how I'm being driven off? I beg you, let me see my dear boys' faces. I wish I'd never been a father. And to see you killed my children.
By now you should know that your words are wasted. Go home. Now. Marry that wife of yours and wait until the grief has begun. Wait until you're old.
Goodbye, Jason. I hope you're happy.
Because of an incident caused by the unexpected dropping out of a colleague, the choice was made to terminate the production.